Elon Musk is now the richest person in the world as of today, passes Jeff Bezos.
Of course, after Tesla hit yet another record high during the regular session.
In the current quarter, 75% higher.
Elon Musk just became the world's richest man. As a small business owner, Elon might seem far-fetched. There might seem a little nothing in common with where we are compared to Elon Musk. So what can we learn from the world's richest man? As it turns out, a lot. And in this video, we'll take a look at 7 reasons why you should be talking about Elon Musk. Hey, it's Gagan Singh from Smart Public Speaker, and yes, before we dive into the video, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for YouTube algorithms. Number 7, develop a growth mindset. Through his early success, Elon's developed an Iron Man self-belief, and what really separates him from others is his growth mindset. According to Dweck in 2015, in a growth mindset, people believe that their most basic abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Brains and talents are just starting point.
Don't just follow the trend. So you may have heard me say that it's good to think in terms of the physics approach of first principles, which is rather than reasoning by analogy, you boil things down to the most fundamental truths you can imagine and you reason up from there. And this is a good way to figure out if something really makes sense or if it's just what everybody else is doing.
What Elon Musk is talking about is first principle, which is breaking down a complicated problem into basic elements and then reassembling them from ground up, thereby creating a new idea. As an example, in 2004, Musk called a supplier to get a price of an electromechanical actuator, this part that goes into SpaceX rocket, and the supplier quoted him $120,000. Knowing the first principle, Elon knew that he could break down the large parts into fundamental components and turned to his engineer Steve Davis and challenged him to build that part for less than $5,000. Using the same principle, very short time, Steve managed to bring that part down to $3,900. The actuator actually took flight in the Falcon 1 rocket, saving Tesla $116,000 per rocket. Next time you're hit with an obstacle in business, think about first principle and ask yourself, in what ways can you use growth mindset to get over this obstacle? Number 6, create superior product. It's no surprise that Tesla offers some of the best value products in the market. The cars are clean, they go the furthest, are quickly becoming affordable, and they look like something out of a futuristic movie. Instead of wasting time on excessive marketing, Elon Musk is obsessed with focusing his time on making the best possible product and let them do the talking. It's not all aesthetics either. What's under the bonnet is just as impressive. Tesla's Model X became the first SUV to get a perfect crash test score. It outperformed other SUVs and got a 5-star rating. It doesn't just look good on paper either. There's real-life stories such as this one when a Tesla automatically applied brakes to stop the car going down a 70% steep hill. Stories like this prove that products are thoroughly tested and for their insane performance. As you think about your own target audience, think about how you could create products that don't even need advertising. Can you survive purely on word of mouth? How could you make your product superior, not just from the competition, but from the version it used to be, so the customers never have to look elsewhere? Number 5, feedback loop. One of the hardest things to accept as an entrepreneur is negative feedback, but Elon Musk encourages it.
To actively seek out and listen very carefully to negative feedback.
And also to really pay attention to negative feedback and solicit it, particularly from friends. This may sound like sort of simple advice, but it's hardly anyone does that, and it's incredibly helpful.
In his own words, I think it's very important to have feedback loop where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be better. When people are showering him with praises, Elon Musk has asked people, don't tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. By shortening the feedback loop, he consistently becomes a problem solver on steroids and can test ideas at scale. What systems do you have in place to deal with feedback? Is there a way you can incorporate constant and never-ending improvement into your workflow? Number 4, never give up. When Elon Musk is hit with obstacles, he finds a way to go over, around, or through them. When someone asked him about his biggest failures in life, he talked about SpaceX failing their first 3 launch. He barely managed to put the parts together for the 4th launch, and he couldn't get the right talent to join the team. So he became the chief design engineer.
So we missed the mark there. The first launch, I was picking up bits of rocket near the launch site. It was a bit sad. Eventually, with the 4th flight in 2008, reached orbit. And that was also with the last bit of money that we had.
Sure, he built his self-confidence through early successes, and having millions in your bank does help. But there has been many times in SpaceX when Elon has bet the farm to focus on the bigger goal and create a dent in the universe. If there's one thing that really makes Elon Musk stand out, it's his tenacity to keep pushing against all odds. So how could you follow through when the going gets tough? Is it to surround yourself with the right people, getting a coach, or selling the vision to your nearest one so they can encourage you in the journey? Number 3, listen to customers. Elon Musk is obsessed with customer satisfaction and product quality. Here's a tweet from a customer complaining about the parking around superchargers. Elon quickly responded to this and made company-wide changes in less than 6 days. They developed a new app with an alert feature to avoid the problem happening again. Musk listened to the customer and provided a better service, which has proven to be a key in his success. So in what ways can you actively engage with your customers? Number 2, focus on climate change. Elon Musk has said in his own words, we're running the most dangerous experiment in the history right now, which is to see how much CO2 the atmosphere can handle before there is an environmental catastrophe. Climate change is not just a buzzword anymore. It's quickly becoming one of the biggest challenges for our generation to solve. Businesses that don't evolve to support the movement may find themselves being left behind by the eco-friendly ones. No matter how small your organization or business is, you can definitely set an example of a business that is aligned to helping this planet. Or let's hear it from Brown Billionaire.
The big disruption that's coming is to power utilities. There are trillions of dollars of bonds, of capex, of value sitting inside the energy generation infrastructure of the world that is going to go upside down. And when that goes pear-shaped, Tesla will double and triple again.
So think about how your company can become cool by aligning itself with bigger mission of saving our planet. Is it by making greener packaging a priority? Is it by making your products more eco-friendly? Or is it focusing on sustainable shipping? Number 1, insane work ethic. Elon Musk is known for his 80 to 100 hour work week. Here's Musk talking about hard work.
Depending upon how well you want to do, and particularly if you're starting a company, you need to work super hard. So what does super hard mean? Well, when my brother and I were starting our first company, instead of getting an apartment, we just rented a small office and we slept on the couch. And we showered at the YMCA, and we're so hot up we had just one computer. So the website was up during the day, and I was coding at night. 7 days a week, all the time. And I mean, if you do simple math, say like, okay, if somebody else is working 50 hours and you're working 100, you'll get twice as much done in the course of a year as the other company.
Work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in 80 to 100 hour weeks every week. Now, you may not subscribe to his philosophy, but if you're starting a business which may seem like riding uphill, what could you do to become more effective? So think about in what ways could you be more effective with your work. By using these core principles, Elon Musk became the world's richest man. The good habits he's developed didn't come overnight and were a result of countless failures. Comment below and let me know what you love about Elon Musk. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon to watch future videos. Thanks for watching.